Welcome back to the Broken series. You've hung in there for 4 weeks. So far, we've discussed broken promises, broken self-esteem, broken bodies, and broken communication. Which one of those has been the hardest for you to discuss? Which topic has God caused you to ponder the most? And what actions have you taken because of this series? This week, our topic is broken relationships. We have all experienced broken relationships. I certainly have. If I choose to reflect on them, I can remember who and where and what was said. The hurt feelings, the disappointment, and the loss of trust lingers with you like a pile of January snow on a sunny February day. Most of the time, I choose not to remember those broken relationships. Many of them have been mended and restored by the grace of God. Jesus was a human just like us. He experienced all of the emotions that we have. He had broken relationships. Have you ever heard of Judas? If Jesus ever had an enemy, it was Judas. The Pharisees hated Jesus, for sure, but Judas was a disciple. He had been hand-chosen by Jesus. Did Jesus know when he picked him that he would be the one to betray him? Yes, he did. And he chose him anyway. He loved Judas, warts and all. Judas had all the rights, privileges, and access to Jesus as any of the other disciples. He was given power to heal the sick, and he had control of Jesus' money. Judas was there for the Sermon on the Mount and the feeding of the 5,000. Surely he was in the boat the night that Jesus and Peter walked on water. Did he not see Lazarus raised from the dead? At what point did Judas stop believing in Jesus? How differently their broken relationship turned out than the broken one between Peter and Jesus. Peter was restored. Judas took his own life with no hope of restoration. The ultimate broken relationship. Sometimes the enemy in the broken relationship is you. Jesus would have forgiven Judas, but Judas never gave him a chance. Judas could not forgive himself. We must give ourselves permission to be reconciled, whether it is with someone else or with God. We don't need to be estranged any longer. Jesus gave himself as the payment for our broken relationships.